New at 10, news you can use. What type of keyboard do you have on your computer?
That's a good question, because it could make you vulnerable to hackers. Fox 35's Tom Johnson shows you how.
Zohar Pinhasi is a professional computer hacker.
Gain access to computer systems.
The things he can do to your desktop,
Gain access to bank accounts.
laptop,
Gain access to credit card information.
tablet, or phone
Control the computer 100%.
are not for the faint of heart.
You can terrorize somebody.
But Zohar Pinhasi is kind of a hacking superhero.
I'll go with it.
Known in the industry as an ethical hacker, he helps protect people. Pinhasi met us at Longwood's Zanzibar Coffee House to show you a weakness your computer may have right now.
If you're using a wireless keyboard and mouse, which is not Bluetooth, okay, you're definitely vulnerable.
So here's how they do it. Hackers use gear that intercepts the signals going between your wireless accessories, you know, things like this keyboard or maybe a wireless mouse, and your computer. And we're not talking about Bluetooth. We're talking plain old wireless. That means there's no lock and key or code to gain entry. So the hackers use a handheld antenna that looks something like this. They grab those signals going between the wireless and your computer, you know, all that precious data. And once they grab them, they're in.
I can just sit in a parking lot, scan the entire building, and just kill each and every computer in a few seconds.
And hackers only need to find one vulnerable device on your network to do it. Pinhasi set up a wireless keyboard made by a major manufacturer and his hacking gear to show us just how easy it is. So we have a desktop computer set up here. This is what's called air-gapped. That means it has no connection to the internet whatsoever. And as soon as I start typing on here, watch how quickly Zohar is able to take control of the computer.
Yeah, I picked it up already. Stop.
Elapsed time from my tapping to his hacking, 30 seconds.
Something happened?
Yes. Just like that, my screen is filled with computer code written at hundreds of words per minute. If I'm connected to other computers,
I own the network.
and he can do anything he wants to it.
Disable firewalls, enable remote access, delete files, copy files, you name it.
You can guess how this went over with people listening in at Zanzibar.
It's kind of scary.
People like graphic designer Ryan Sweeney.
I'm sitting here listening to you guys, and I'm just like, really? Really?
Here's the good news. Pinhasi says the fix is really kind of easy if you're one of the people with a non-Bluetooth wireless keyboard or mouse.
Just move it aside and get a fresh new keyboard and mouse, which is Bluetooth.
If you don't, this could happen to you.
I can do whatever I want.
Tom Johnson.
It's mind-blowing, man.
Fox 35 News.
Okay, here's why this is a big deal. There are 2 billion wireless accessories out there that do not use Bluetooth, and those are vulnerable to the hack. So how do you know if you're using something that is genuine Bluetooth? Well, the packaging and user manual should indicate if your wireless accessory uses Bluetooth. If you do not have either one of those, go to the Bluetooth preferences in your computer settings, and the device should pop up on the list if it uses Bluetooth.